Our House is on Fire: Scenes of a Family and a Planet in Crisis by Greta Thunberg, Savanta Thunberg, Melina Ehrman, and Beta Ehrman. Greta Thunberg is a climate change activist from Sweden, leading a school strike for the climate beginning in August of 2018. Every Friday, students do not attend school as a demonstration to demand politicians to take action in climate change prevention, as well as the fossil fuel industry making a transition to renewable energy. School strikes grow outside of Sweden and become a global movement, gathering roughly 4 million protesters, majority being school students.
So, some environmental challenges that Greta focuses on in this book are the CO2 emissions that are caused by aviation. Flying planes accounts for 2.5% of CO2 emissions and 1.9% of greenhouse gas emissions. And because Greta is so passionate about the climate and solving the issues that contribute to climate change, her and her family have committed to not flying, and they've also invested in an electric car. So that is their mode of transportation, and they live a more modest and sustainable life, so they stay on the ground. Along with that, Greta focuses closely on Sweden's large environmental impact. They have an ecological footprint of 7.5 global hectares per capita, and this is so high because of their unsustainable consumption of natural resources. Greta's main goal with her school strike and her environmental activism has been to open the eyes of the people in Sweden and all over the globe to the fact that we have to live more sustainable lives in order to ensure that we have a healthy planet for future generations.
What can we do to make a change? One way we can make a difference is by getting politicians and celebrities with large platforms involved to create support and policy changes regarding climate change. Other ways we can make a change is by living more sustainably. For example, consuming less meat, driving an electric car, buying and consuming less single-use products, and by noticing when you may be consuming more resources than you really need. And a final way we can make a change is by educating ourselves and the people around us about climate change and what we can do to help out. Do we recommend Our House is on Fire? We do not recommend this book for people interested in learning about climate change simply because the book focuses more on Greta's family and the challenges they face rather than on climate change issues themselves. But if you wanted to read an inspirational story of a very passionate young woman, we definitely do recommend giving this book a read.